Edward here from the fabulous crypto viewing group, and so I got to give the plugs here. Crypto viewing group, I'll have the link listed below for our crypto viewing Patreon. Also my personal Patreon, I will have the link below for that, as well as a paypal.me link as well for anyone who would like to contribute to my work. As I mentioned before, I have removed myself from the game out there so that I can stay out of the way of the incoming shitstorm and focus on my work. So for those who have contributed, thank you so much. For those who would like to, the links will be below. The purpose of this video is to focus on one of the objectives that I have for my life's work, which is to explore the state in which the input exists. Over the years, I have come to the conclusion, and I'm no scientist, I'm not a physicist, I am in the process of comprehending this on my own, but that the input exists in a state of radiation. At this point, I am exploring the possibility that the input exists in a state of gravitational radiation. Gravitational radiation. Meaning that at the point in time and space where the quote-unquote target was identified, that it's in that gravitational wave that the input was, I don't really want to say recorded, identified. We can maybe say identified. And I am of the exploration at this point that it exists in a state of gravitational radiation, or in a gravitational wave. I'm going to show an example of, and I have this up on my personal Patreon as an example, but of when the gravitational wave is released at the speed of light. I'm exploring on my personal Patreon page, for anybody who would like to check that out, two different prospects. The discovery process and the automatic process. Automatic process would represent more of a speed of light, automatic experience of that particular point or range in time and space. And I'll give a quick example of the realization of it. This was a target here. The target was a ship docked at the maritime docking port or whatever in San Diego. Here's the automatic process, which, if my exploration is, or my notions are correct, the gravitational wave was identified.
P811. P811.
Right there, boom.
Okay.
That moment right there, a gravitational, is that a gravitational wave?
P811.
Right there. One more time.
P811.
Gravitational wave. Was that gravitational radiation that I experienced there? And if so, and this again I'm exploring on my personal Patreon page, the part of my brain that processes that type of radiation or that type of wave and represent it in an image form. Anyway, I just want to put that out there. This is where I'm at right now with my work in my exploration of the state in which the input exists. Check us out, Crypto Viewing. Check out my personal Patreon page. Many more to come. The best is yet to come.